The WHIO News Traffic and Weather Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
Hey, what time is it?
It's showtime! Look, it's showtime!
Am I late?
We were just about to begin without you.
It's showtime.
Oh, this would be great.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Showtime.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Hey, who wants to have some fun? I do. Now, you just saying you want to have fun, or do you really want to have fun?
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. And tonight on the show, it's Hot Hat Friday. Got a hat from a local business, getting a little free airtime here on the Evening Edge on WHIO. We'll get to that in a minute. Also, coming up around 6:45 tonight, it is the Evening Edge Local Music Showcase. We're going to be hearing a track called Fear of Missing You from the local band Obscured. They were recently featured in the Dayton Battle of the Bands, so we're going to be hearing from them. We've got, there's a big Easter egg hunt going on Sunday. 10,000 eggs. That's a lot of eggs. That is a lot of eggs, but we'll get to that. We got so much more. But first, yes, it is Hot Hat Friday.
You need a hat.
Look, it's a hat.
Nice hat.
Oh, that is a beauty.
Let me just get you a hat.
I love the way you wear that hat.
Don't forget your hat. Are you going to wear that hat?
I like your hat.
Nice hat. Looks expensive.
It's a matching hat.
And tonight's hat, they actually sent 3. I chose to go with the black one, the black ball cap. It's from Dayton Door Sales. They also gave me a gray one and a knit hat. They gave me 3 options, but tonight I'm going with the black ball cap. From Dayton Door Sales. Hey, Todd, small token of our appreciation from our team for the way you highlight and support local businesses. Yes, that's what I'm here to do. Dayton Door Sales was founded by Ken Monin in 1961, and we're proud to be Dayton's longest serving, most trusted, and continuously operating garage door company. Enjoy the hats, and if it earns a shout out, we'll be cheering from the shop. Thanks again for all you do for Dayton. Respectfully, Travis Anderson, Sales and Marketing, Dayton Door Sales. Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. And it is a very high-quality hat. I will admit, not all hats that come in are high quality. This one is high quality. But I'll wear it nonetheless. It doesn't matter if it's good quality or not. I'm still hoping somebody brings me a fez. I would like a fez. If somebody could please put your company logo on a daggone fez and drop it off, I would love to wear it. So please, please, please. I got a question for the group here. Let me, Ron, can you hop on?
Yeah.
So I got a question for you, and it relates to a story that I have.
All right.
How many alarms do you set on your alarm clock, or do you use your cell phone as your alarm clock?
I actually don't even use an alarm clock.
Oh,
yeah. I get up late enough in the morning that
it doesn't.
I really don't
You don't require one. Yeah.
If I have to get up earlier, I do. Obviously.
All right.
But,
TJ, my producer tonight, by the way, flying solo for the first time. Welcome to the show, TJ.
What's going on, Todd?
So when you go to bed at night, do you set an alarm to get up?
Yeah, I said at least about like 2.
2?
Yeah,
2?
just
Yeah.
about 2.
Yeah. Will, down in traffic, what say you? How many alarms do you set every morning to get up? You there, Will?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah. I go to bed early and I sleep late unless the wife wakes me up when she gets up at 5 o'clock with her alarm.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you don't set an alarm either.
Mm-mm.
All right. I saw this story. A catcher for the Kansas City Royals, Carter Jensen, was benched last night because he overslept at the hotel. I guess he was at a hotel and didn't make it to the ballpark in time. So he had to sit out. I think he went in late in the game. but he missed the starting lineup because he overslept. I don't set an alarm either, unless I have to get up and go someplace. We have meetings here on Wednesdays, promotions and programming, and I'm in on those. So I do have to be here, but not super early. Those don't start until 10. But I saw this and I wondered like how many alarms you have to set if you do have to get up in the morning. And I've talked about this on the show before, and I'm sure I'm probably going to end up in a little bit of trouble at home. But hey, it's the reality of the situation. My wife, she sets 4 alarms on her phone. Now, first one's at 5:46 a.m. Next one's at 6:03. And I don't know if these are just random times or if there's a specific reason. 6:19. And then 7:33, like a whole hour later. But here's the deal. Those alarms are set, but that doesn't include her hitting snooze. So if you quickly do the math here, okay, you're talking at least 2 alarms going off with the first setting, right? So that's 2. And then the second one, that's at 6:03 and then 6:19. That's enough time for the snooze. So there's 4. There's 2 more. That's 4. And then 6:19 to 7:30. Every 9 minutes, the snooze goes off. I can't even count that high. How many times the alarm is going off? Because there are mornings where she's not up by, she's up by 7 for sure. But we're still talking like 8 or 9 alarms throughout the morning. That's a lot of alarms. And when you're sleeping in the same room, it can be a bit annoying. But look, she's got to get up. She's got to be to where she needs to be. If that's what she needs, that's what she needs. Now, Will just mentioned something interesting about being awoken by his wife at 5 a.m. Now, she doesn't get up that early. But this was kind of a strange thing that happened to me this morning. So Fridays at Mary's office is Casual Friday, okay? And this morning, I don't ever remember her doing this. She woke me up. I had my sleeping blinders on. I was snoozing. I was out cold, and she kind of rustles me awake. And when something like that happens, I'm thinking, oh no, something's wrong. Maybe one of the dogs is sick or she heard a noise or whatever it is. I swear to you, this is what she said. She put her chest right in my face and said, will you please check my cleavage? Is this too much cleavage for the office? She was wearing a gray V-neck type t-shirt. It was nice. It wasn't just like some shabby t-shirt. But, she had a double mastectomy at the beginning of the year. I've talked about this on the show. She's got some expanders. Every several weeks, she goes in and they inject more, saline into those expanders. So, over time, they're getting a little bit bigger. This is the first time she's ever asked me, will you check my cleavage? Does anybody else get that? I can imagine somebody saying, hey, does this outfit look okay? But I don't know that she would wake me up for that. And I'm not going to say exactly how old my wife is. She's in her early 40s. I think at that point, as a woman, you should be able to look in the mirror and go, oh, that's too much cleavage. Or that's just the right amount of cleavage. Why did I have to be waking up from my slumber to give my 2 cents on cleavage? Because here's the other thing. I love her cleavage. I'm fine with it. Let it out all the time. It is Casual Friday. I know some people do go overboard with Casual Friday. But I don't know. It was just kind of a weird thing this morning. But I saw that story about this baseball player, Carter Jensen, oversleeping and having to miss a game. But then, Mary's got like 12, 13, 14 alarms going off all morning. So I'm just curious if anybody else has to deal with that. 937-957-1290. Today is the 52nd anniversary of the Xenia 74 tornado. And we've talked about it quite a bit over the years on this show whenever we reach this date, April 3rd. I think it happened like 4:15 in the afternoon, right? And there is a documentary that I did. I've mentioned this many times, but we get new listeners all the time to the Evening Edge. There's a documentary that I did back in 2004 for the 30th anniversary of the Xenia tornado. I was working at Channel 7. I was a writer-producer in the news promotion creative services area. And I put together this documentary using actual film footage that was taken by Channel 7 back in 74. There's an interview on there with meteorologists. Gabby's in there, Gabby Enright. And it's just kind of interesting. A lot of footage, a lot of original audio. Again, though, it was made 20 plus years ago. So some of the graphics and the captions or whatever look a little bit dated. But if you're interested, check it out. It's on my Facebook page, and you can also find it on my YouTube channel.
What am I listening to now?
What is this? It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Now from the WHIO News Center, here are the three big things you need to know. A Shelby County man dies when he's hit by a fallen tree.
Mary just sent me a middle finger emoji. How you like them apples? I did get the ice cream.
Went to El Rancho Grande. I had a shrimp and rice bowl. Oh my God. It was so good. It was Mexican rice with queso cheese, grilled peppers, and shrimp, grilled shrimp. Oh my gosh, it was so good.
Been 50 years since the deadly, over 50 years since the deadly Xenia tornado. We'll have latest on that at 5:30. And I'll go back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 at 95.7 WHIO.
I promise this will be fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Baby, if you've ever wondered whatever became of me. I'm living on the air in Cincinnati, WKRP.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. I don't know if anybody else saw this. Has to do with those iconic call letters, WKRP. And, of course, that was based on the TV show from the late 70s and early 80s. This fictional radio station down in Cincinnati where they had some real crazy people working there, which is a little bit like radio today. There's a lot of crazy people working in radio, and there's always been crazy people working in radio. But I had a couple of people send me this story, and I thought this was kind of interesting. It'll be I'm interested to see what they're going to do with this. So there was a little radio station down in Raleigh, North Carolina that went on the air back in 2015. And this is what they call an LPFM. It's a low power FM radio station. You can only broadcast, it's like, I think the limit is 100 watts. So it doesn't go very far. But for a lot of small towns, it's probably all you need. I think the distance is like between, depending on terrain, like 5 and 15 miles or something. So it doesn't broadcast very far, but for a little town, it's fine. Well, anyway, this guy managed to get the call letters WKRP for his little radio station. His name is DP McIntyre. His little station was in the first floor of his home. So, I mean, that's how small, okay? Well, he's decided to, call it quits And this little station is a nonprofit. And the people that he has handed over the reins to, they're getting rid of the call letters. In fact, I guess they put them up for sale, which you can do. Well, they're not revealing who bought it or what's going to happen. However, the people that bought it are in Cincinnati. That's what they're willing to tell us. So at some point, in probably the next year or two, there will be a radio station in Cincinnati, WKRP. It'll be interesting to see what they do, and if, in fact, they will throw turkeys out of a helicopter.
Sir, please identify yourself.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Well, who is this guy? Where did he come from?
Maybe he escaped from the circus.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I mean, this guy is something else.
That's for you. Keep listening to the radio.
On WHIO.
Yeah, you can get it with if I recall, I know they had steak, they had chicken, they had the shrimp, and then they had, what was the other one? Let me see if I can find their menu. Let's see. All right, I got the menu, but let me find. Nope, that's not it. No. This stupid website. Good Lord. I'm not seeing it, but it was some sort of text thing, like text. I don't think it was Tex-Mex, but I don't even know if this is the right place. Yeah, there we go. Ah, here we go. Rice bowls. So here it is. Taking me forever. You can get chicken, steak, or shrimp, and then there's something called Texas, but it doesn't say what's in the Texas bowl. Feta Mexican rice topped with your favorite choice of protein, grilled with colorful bell peppers, topped with cheese sauce. For $1.99, you can add pineapple to it. But I don't know which is the one with the Texas. It says Texas style. I don't know what that is. Wonder what that would be. I decided not to get a burrito yesterday. I know it was National Burrito Day, but yeah, I don't see where it doesn't say. Doesn't say what the Texas Bowl is. But it was good. Good. Hey, Ron, can I talk to you coming out about grenades? Thank you, Marcia. I call this my rock and roll t-shirt or my rock and roll shirt. I don't know why. I just do. Do. So do you want to talk about stealing from Tip City? Stealing from Tip City. I don't know what that means, Heather. Oh, by the way, Heather, I got your thing in my bag to mail out. Hey, Bruce, how you doing? Hello back to Tip City. Hanging in there, man. Hanging in there. One day at a time.
Is all news.
Dayton's news
all talk.
And talk.
All the time. The WHIO News Traffic and Weather Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
And now, with your permission, I'm going to do my stuff.
Could this day get any more fantastic?
Let's get on with it.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
You need a hat.
Look, it's a hat.
Nice hat. Oh, that is a beauty.
Let me just get you a hat.
I love the way you wear that hat.
Don't forget your hat. Are you going to wear that hat?
I like your hat.
Nice hat. Looks expensive.
It's a matching hat.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube, and it is Hot Hat Friday. Thanks to Travis Anderson and the gang over there at Dayton Door Sales. Sent me a couple of ball caps and a knit hat. Might get to wear the knit hat this next week. Aren't we supposed to get frost one more? That's spring in Ohio. But if you're a local business, you want to get a little free airtime here on the Evening Edge on WHIO, you can send it to me. Just send it to WHIO/Evening Edge. 1611 South Main Street, Dayton, Ohio, 45409. And we'll get you on the schedule. I think I've got 3 or 4 hats on deck, ready to go. Can I, let's see here. Is Ron?
Yes, sir.
I have a question for you. We've talked about this many times on the show, but you served in the Army.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, I did.
You were a cook.
Yep.
Now, when you were going through basic training, did you train? I know obviously you trained on guns. Everybody that goes in gets, you get training on a gun. But how about grenades? Did you have to do anything with grenades? Oh, TJ, you did too? Oh, I didn't know you were in the Army. Hang on.
Yeah, I went National Guard for 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he had the same basic training probably that I have.
See, that's awesome. I didn't know that you served, TJ. Well, first of all, thank you for your service. I didn't serve. My dad, he had been in the Army, rose to the rank of staff sergeant. I don't know if that's a high rank or not, but
solid.
Okay. I did think about serving when I got to the end of my high school career and I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do. I thought about serving. And you know what my dad told me, Ron?
What's that?
He said, son, if you really want to serve your country, don't enlist.
You did your country a service by staying here at home.
I did the United States a solid by not I wouldn't
your civic duty.
Yeah, I wouldn't have fared very well. But the reason I bring this up, I saw this story that the U.S. Army has approved its first new lethal hand grenade since the Vietnam War. So the one that they've been using forever, I guess, is called the M67. Is that right? Okay.
Yes.
So that's the classic one where you pull the pin, you count to 2 or whatever it is, you throw it, and then it explodes and shrapnel goes everywhere. Right?
It's basically the same technology we've been using since like World War I.
Yeah. So this new one is called the M111. And instead of, it being metal and blowing up and shooting the shrapnel, towards people, it's a plastic grenade that uses shock waves.
Interesting.
Instead of the shrapnel to neutralize enemies in close quarters.
Yeah, concussion grenade.
Yeah. Now, I've heard of like the concussion, I don't know if you call them, are they concussion grenades or percussion or what did you say?
Concussion.
Concussion.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Not percussion.
Percussion grenades.
That's with the band.
Right.
So but that doesn't, I didn't think those were lethal. I thought those just like really, they go kaboom and it makes, maybe it flashes or maybe it's so loud, it causes you to become unable to function. Is that how they work?
Can knock you out. Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
But this one says that it's lethal. It says engineers at Picatinny Arsenal in New Jersey developed the weapon to give soldiers a more effective tool for urban combat, where traditional fragmentation grenades can be as dangerous to friendly troops as the enemy. Right? That makes sense. Yeah. The M111 takes a different approach. Instead of the shrapnel, it uses blast overpressure. That's BOP for short. A powerful wave of force created by the explosion. Unlike fragments, BOP can't be stopped by interior walls, door frames, or furniture, making it more effective in enclosed space. Now, the M67 is not going away. The Army designed the 2 grenades to work as a pair. Soldiers will use the M67 in open terrain to maximize lethal fragment effects, and the M11 or 111 in enclosed spaces. But they say it's lethal. How? If it is this massive concussion grenade, I didn't know that could be lethal.
And you can get enough of it.
Well, I suppose. But
it can certainly, it's creating a blast. It is not, the pieces of the grenade itself are not the projectiles, the killing part of it.
Right, but couldn't that also be? They're talking about using this in close quarters. So wouldn't that also possibly be a danger to the U.S. troops using it?
Not as well if you like drop it in the room that you're in, but if you're throwing it, tossing it in a window, throwing it in a door, going around the corner, that sort of thing, they're going to get the worst of it inside the room.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it keeps down, the shrapnel and that sort of thing from the old grenades would come out. I've heard many stories about guys throughout wars and history, either the grenade, they get too close to the grenade, and the close quarter fighting is really, really dangerous with the weapons we were using. So,
wow, okay.
So that right there, the concussion thing, they had thought years ago during World War I that concussions were knocking people out. Just the concussion of an explosion, say from artillery.
Oh, right.
And over time, it was like, no, that's not it. It's got to be the shrapnel. It's got to be all the stuff around it. But then medicine has come back around to that, saying, oh, there is some damage that can be done to the human brain and the head.
Oh, yeah.
Just from the concussive, force of an explosion. So they're using that, thinking to use it for these small spaces.
Well, that's really interesting. And I mean, if it does the job, right? I mean,
sure.
It could be lethal, but maybe it just knocks people out, right? And then
incapacitates somebody.
Yeah, incapacitates them. It might be an easier situation to deal with than the fragmentation from a traditional grenade.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you are on the field of war and you injure somebody, that person is going to instantly need, a crew in there, medical attention. You know what I mean? It's like, it might be different. It might just be a different way for treatment. I don't know.
And I wonder too about this. I probably have more questions than answers in this myself, but when you throw a concussion grenade into a room, it'll set some stuff on fire. You've got all kind of black smoke. And I just wonder what this kind of grenade, if you can pop one off inside a room and then be able to see most of the room when you walk into it. I wonder if that's kind of a thing that goes along with that too.
Yeah, it just says a powerful wave.
Yeah, possibly.
It doesn't
probably
say
cut
smoke
down
or anything.
Yeah, probably cut down a lot of that smoke if they're using that kind of technology.
It's just called the BOP.
The BOP.
The BOP. All right. Well, thank you for that. Josh in Inglewood has a comment on it. Hey, Josh, what's up, man?
Hey, Todd, how's it going? Love the show.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I had about 3.5 years in the military. I first originally signed up for EOD, which is bomb squad. So get taught a lot about the different ammunition and explosives that go into the military. I've been out for over 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's one of those that when something like that goes off, and I know they're talking about it still goes through walls and stuff, and that was part of my concern was if I'm in a hallway and I throw it into a room, if it's lethal in the room and the shockwave still comes through, you're still going to get the effects of it. So
right, that's what I was wondering about.
Yeah, because they taught us when you're in the bomb suit, basically, even if an IED goes off, the bomb suit isn't to protect you; it's just to keep you in one piece, so they don't have to dust you up off the floor and bury a bag of sand. It's a body to bury. So yeah, I'd be a little worried about using it indoors. I understand going through an exterior window or something, but yeah, I'm not sure about the difference between just the regular concussion, non-lethal, and maybe the lethal. Maybe the lethal is a little more explosives or a little more bang for the buck, but it's just one of those that seems odd to still have soldiers that close to it if it's going to go off, because they say even if you're close to a blast that's not deadly, you can still have a lot of internal damages and stuff. So
yeah.
It can still be lethal. So, yeah.
I wonder how long this has been in the process of being made, because like they said in the story that they haven't had a new grenade since 1968. Yeah. So it's like I just wonder how long this has been in development. Interesting.
Yeah, that's a good question.
All right, Josh. I appreciate your call, buddy. Have a good one. You got a comment on that? 937-957-1290. Of course, Easter is on Sunday, and I saw this, and I don't talk politics, and I'm not getting into politics, but this does have to do with the White House Easter egg roll, which I guess is scheduled for Monday.
and this is a tradition that's gone back since like the 1870s. PETA has come out and they're urging the White House to ditch the traditional Easter egg roll. They have a problem with all the eggs. Apparently, this is not this is a problem for the hens. And they're asking that the White House swap out the eggs, instead use potatoes. Yeah. They say you can the potatoes roll just like an egg. You can color the potatoes. So yeah, their PETA is not happy. They're not happy. They hate Easter. But if you are thinking about going to an Easter egg hunt, I saw this today online. Young's Jersey Dairy, iconic place here in the Miami Valley. They're having a big Easter egg hunt on Tuesday. Or not Tuesday. What am I thinking? Sunday at 2 p.m. Out there in Yellow Springs, 10,000 hard-boiled and dyed eggs. 10,000. It starts at 2, and then at 3, there's a sensory-friendly egg hunt. So if you're looking for someplace to go, celebrate Easter with an egg hunt, you might check out Young's Jersey Dairy.
Sir, please identify yourself.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Well, who is this guy? Where did he come from?
Maybe he escaped from the circus.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I mean, this guy is something else.
That's for you. Keep listening to the radio.
On WHIO. from the birthplace of WHIO, Dayton, Springfield, WHIO FM, Pleasant Hill.
Just a few days before the first Buc-ee's in Ohio opens up, we'll have latest at 6. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
You have to admit that he is a lot of fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. Coming up right after the news, I've got a update on this guy we talked about the other day. He is the armless, legless cornhole player who's now facing murder charges. We have an update. We have more details on what led to the shooting that he's accused of perpetrating. But we'll get to that coming up after the news. We got Quentin and Piqua. Hey, Quentin, what's going on?
Actually, you know who it is. He just can't spell my name right. I
it says Clinton. Oh, okay. Now hold on, Clinton. Before you say anything, TJ is new, so we're gonna give him a pass. But you still have to take a drink if you're playing the Evening Edge drinking game. If he gets the name wrong or the city wrong, yeah, you have to take a drink. But anyway, go ahead. What's up, man?
So I don't know much about hand grenades. I mean, I was never in the military, but I know enough about concussion force and what it could do to the human body, because I work with electricity every day, and above a certain calorie level, some of those arc blast suits that we have to wear have padding in them to protect you against that concussion force. Because I've seen videos, I've seen training videos, I've been in trainings where that concussion force coming out of an exploding panel can do more damage to the human body than the actual fireball itself.
Interesting.
So that's probably what they're using is they're using that. They found a way to compact that concussion force into something smaller, because that much concussion force in a small space, even if you throw a flashbang into a car, it can kill a human being. So
yeah, interesting. All right. Well, thank you for that insight. I appreciate it.
Yep.
See you, man.
What am I listening to now?
What is this? It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
I love Easter ham. I'll never stop eating Easter ham. Who? My nose itches. I'm not picking it, I swear. Oh, itchy.
Expert brake repair you can trust. Make sure you can stop when you need to. Peace of mind by making an appointment today with your trusted brake repair experts at ChrisMarTire.com. Usual slowdowns. A couple of crashes in Harrison Township, Dixie and North Dixie near Newport Road and the Church's Texas Chicken Cops fire at the scene. Another in Harrison Township
90 and 95.7 WHIO, Dayton's news and talk depend on it.
WHIO is all news.
Dayton's news
all talk.
and talk.
All the time. The WHIO News Traffic and Weather Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
Just want the radio on. Okay, I see we need to kill 2 hours.
Who is this clown?
First name, Todd.
That show, off the radio?
Do you listen?
He makes me laugh.
He's tolerable.
You can hear for yourself.
5 o'clock every day.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Now listen up, y'all. I got a story to tell about a radio show that'll ring your bell. In Dayton, Ohio, I'm bringing the flow on the Evening Edge.
WHIO.
When you're in your car, coming home from work, and you're feeling like you need a little perk, tune me in and I'll ease your mind. A shot of fun will help you unwind. I've got stories and parodies. A darn good time is guaranteed. I'm rapping with callers from all around. Some sound crazy and some profound. All week long, I'm on the air, laying it down with casino flair. You never really know what you're gonna get from a cocaine bear or a giant cheesette. So if you're in Dayton or far away, the Evening Edge, a tasty entree. And that's my rap, and I'm keeping it tight. My name is Todd, and I'm dropping the mic. It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Coming up around 6:45 tonight, it is the Evening Edge Local Music Showcase. We feature a local artist, local band tonight. We're going to hear a song called Fear of Missing You from the band Obscured, and they were recently featured in the Dayton Battle of the Bands. So that's coming up just around 6:45. Also, we got to get to this. It is Hot Hat Friday.
You need a hat.
Look, it's a hat.
Nice hat. Oh, that is a beauty.
Let me just give you a hat.
I love the way you wear that hat.
Don't forget your hat. Are you going to wear that hat?
I like your hat.
Nice hat. Looks expensive.
It's a matching hat.
So, Hot Hat Friday, if you haven't heard, is an opportunity for a local business to get a little free airtime here on WHIO during the Evening Edge. And if you send me a ball cap or a beanie or a cowboy hat or a fez or even a headband, I guess, with your logo, it doesn't matter. If I can wear it on my head, I will wear it, and the people on the live stream will see it, and you'll get free airtime. And tonight it comes from Dayton Door Sales. It says, "Hey, Todd, a small token of appreciation from our team for the way you highlight and support local businesses. Dayton Door Sales was founded by Ken Monin, 1961, and we're proud to be Dayton's longest-serving, most trusted, and continuously operating garage door company. Enjoy the hats, and if it earns a shout-out, we'll be cheering from the shop. Thanks again for all you do for Dayton. Respectfully, Travis Anderson, Sales and Marketing, Dayton Door Sales." So thank you very much, Travis, and everybody over there. If you want to get a little free airtime and you got a business, send me a hat. You can send it to WHIO/Evening Edge, Dayton, Ohio, 45409, and I'll put you in the pipeline. I think we've got 3 or 4 hats on deck to wear over the next couple of Fridays, but I'll add you to it. My producer, TJ, could you hop on for a minute, please?
What's going on, Todd?
So you just heard that story that Ron Otto did about a rapper named Pooh Shiesty?
Yes, yeah. Pooh Shiesty. Yeah, Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Man.
Okay, so Gucci Man or Gucci Mane?
Nah, Gucci Man.
Gucci Man. Yeah. Okay, because I got to be honest, I've never heard of these guys. And so I pulled up a story on USA Today, and it's spelled Gucci, like Gucci, but it's Mane. But he goes by Gucci Man.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, Gucci Man, yeah.
So Gucci Man and Pooh Shiesty. And then let's see here. Hold on. Let me just read the story. Several people have been arrested after rapper Gucci Man was allegedly robbed and kidnapped at a recording studio in Dallas earlier this year. So okay.
Wait a second. Hold on for a second. Let me hold on. Do I have it? Oh, I do. I forgot about this. Hang on.
The dopest rapper in the bridge.
I'm a rapper.
Oh, you're a rapper. Oh, okay.
The hottest new rap star?
Your rapping the other day was seriously amazing. Like, for sure.
There's your rapper.
I ain't making no money rapping.
Play some rap music. That's my thing. I rap.
Would you rap about cheese sandwich?
From time to time, and it's been a long time since I've had any good rap artist news, I will do rap news, right? So, but now we have it. And now we have it. I just forgot about that classic open. But anyway, so Gucci Mane was allegedly robbed and kidnapped in a recording studio in Dallas. The Grammy-nominated rapper was allegedly kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint by nine individuals.
Yeah.
So we've got, which included fellow MCs, Pooh Shiesty.
Yep.
You know him?
Yep.
Big 30.
Yep.
Let's see. Does it give anybody else's names? Aside from Shiesty and Big 30, Lontrell Williams Sr.
Yeah, I think the rest of them were just like friends and or associates of Pooh Shiesty.
Okay,
Like
because they've not been arrested yet, but I guess they're, I don't know, being questioned. But Kadaris Waters, Terrace Rogers, Tamarian Gibson.
Yes, yeah, all friends, like I said, all friends and associates of Pooh
Wow.
Shiesty and Big 30. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you know a lot about rap.
Yeah. I listen to Pooh Shiesty. Gucci Mane is kind of like an older. I mean, he still makes music today, but like he's a little older. He's been in the rap game like a little longer than Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah.
The story is, I'm gonna give you a little insider. Todd.
I like this.
According to multiple sources, Pooh Shiesty is signed by Gucci Mane, and Pooh Shiesty wanted to get out of the deal. So him robbing him and kidnapping him and stuff like that and holding him at gunpoint was to essentially get him to sign something that'll get him out of a record contract with Gucci Mane.
Oh, like coercion. I'm gonna kidnap you and rob you, so you will let me out of my deal.
Right, absolutely.
Wow, I don't think that's gonna work.
Not at all.
Do these guys they think these plans out ahead of time? It doesn't seem as though that maybe they do.
Nah, it just seems like a knee-jerk reaction. Doesn't really, because I believe someone said that they have like multiple clauses in those type of contracts where like if you get in trouble with the police or something like that, then you lose all.
Yeah,
so, you lose everything regardless. So
because I've heard rap is really trying to clean up its image.
Yeah, it is. But I guess yes, situations like this is not
I was sort of being facetious, but I guess maybe they are. I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what, TJ. Since you know about this, you keep an eye out on things in the rap world because I'm not as close to it as other people as you are, obviously. So if you come across a entertaining, unusual, crazy rap story, bring it to the show, and you can do the rap news.
Absolutely, that sounds great, Todd. Absolutely,
yeah. Because I'm not cool like that. I don't know. I'm still digging on MC Hammer.
You're cool with me, Todd.
Oh, well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. TJ's seal of approval. I talked about this story earlier in the week. We had a little bit of fun with it. I'll be honest with you, but it is a real story. There's a guy by the name of Dayton Weber, who is was, I guess, a professional cornhole player. But what makes Dayton so interesting is that he has no arms and no legs. When he was a little child, he had a condition, and they had to cut off his limbs because I guess he had some infection. And if they didn't do that, he was going to die. So at a very young age, he had his arms and legs cut off. But that did not stop him from becoming a successful person. He was competing as an American Cornhole League. I guess he was a champion. And now he was I guess most recently, he was a motivational speaker. Well, that's great.
But unfortunately, a week or so ago, Dayton Weber found himself in a precarious situation. He was in his Tesla with 3 other people, 2 people in the back, 1 in the passenger side. And there was an argument. Now, we talked about this. The argument led to gunfire, and Dayton Weber shot the guy in the front seat and the front passenger seat. Well, now we know, or we've learned, that drugs, guns, and a woman were at the root of this particular argument. 2 passengers were in the back seat of the vehicle who have not been identified yet, told police that Weber and Wells were in a heated argument. Weber is now facing felony murder and assault charges and is due to appear in court, I guess, sometime maybe next Wednesday. Or maybe it was 2 days ago. I don't know. I think this story was just a day old, so maybe it's next Wednesday. It says the case has raised eyebrows and drawn international headlines over the past week, with many wondering about the logistics of a quadruple amputee shooting a passenger while driving a car. But see, here's the thing. He didn't just shoot him. He asked the people in the back seat to get the body out of the car. Like, he pulled over. Hey, guys, get this body out of the car. And they said no, and they took off, and they called the police. Well, a little bit later, they found the dead guy who had been shot in the front yard of a home. And then they found Dayton Weber, his car, his Tesla, at a gas station, and then Dayton Weber at a nearby urgent care. I have the question now, if he's driving, right? He has no arms and no legs. The people in the back didn't help him get the body out. But yet 10 miles away, police find the dead body in somebody's front yard. Did the armless, legless guy get the body out himself? And how did he do that? There's a lot of questions here. And fortunately, this particular Tesla that he drives is covered in cameras. So maybe at some point we will figure out how this all transpired. But he was arrested in Charlottesville, Virginia, and he's facing murder charges now. So, yeah, an update on Dayton Weber, the no leg, no arm cornhole player. There's your update.
What am I listening to now?
What is this? It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
It is a little crazy, isn't it, Elizabeth? But the gist is he got into an argument with a guy in his car, shot him, killed him. Then he wanted his friends in the back to get him out, take the body out of the car. They wouldn't do it, so they fled, called the cops. Then they find the body in the front yard somewhere, and then they find him in his car at a Wawa, and him at an urgent care. So, I mean, it seems pretty clear as to what happened. Why it happened, we're still trying to figure out. But, man, crazy. Recalculating. Nope. I'll tell you what, Elizabeth, if you go to YouTube and you search Dayton Weber cornhole or Dayton Weber shooting gun, you will see that at the most he has nubs. Ulrich, I don't know if anybody's doing any remotes out at Buc-ee's. Honestly, I mean, they're not paying for remotes. I can tell you that. I don't think they need them. People are going to be racing there on their own. I don't know, Todd. I mean, it's going to be pretty busy. And I mean, it's not like super close to me, but
Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
So what's wrong with having a little fun, huh?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. I saw this. This might be kind of interesting. She was a bit of an odd duck back in the day on television. She was an actress. She is an actress. She was a comedian. Sandra Bernhard. Do you remember her at all? She was on Roseanne. She was a character on Roseanne. And she used to be on David Letterman a lot. And I remember her being on, and some of her appearances were just quite memorable. She was a handful. But she's actually going to be in Dayton tomorrow night. It's Sandra Bernhard live in conversation. It's happening at the Bright Side, 7 o'clock, doors open, 8 o'clock show. Tickets are $40 in advance, 45 day of show. And I guess it's part of the Yellow Springs Film Festival. But I was kind of entertained by her. She was a little brash and abrasive, both. but I always found her kind of interesting. But she's going to be in town tomorrow night if you're interested at the Bright Side. Also, I saw this story. There's a high school in Ohio called Ashland High School. It's up in Ashland County, just north of Columbus. It's like 2.5 hours away. I saw this. Their marching band got the opportunity to play down at Disney World in Orlando. And they have high school bands come down and they play, they march down Main Street and they do their thing. Well, apparently, this past Sunday morning, they were supposed to play, I guess, either late Sunday or Monday. 20 to 30 of their instruments were stolen out of their van or their big trailer that they drove from Ohio in the big trailer. You know how the marching bands do. They have a big trailer with all the equipment. And they got there and somebody stole 20 to 30 instruments, including flutes, clarinets, saxophones, and trumpets. Fortunately, they were able to replace the missing instruments. They rallied, I guess, and found a bunch of local music stores, and they were able to get all the instruments that they needed, and then they were able to perform. But, man, that sucks because a lot of those instruments, those weren't, sometimes in marching band or orchestra, the school might own the instruments. But for others, for some of the players, they own their own instrument. So some of those got ripped off. But fortunately, the kids there from Ashland High School, I guess it all worked out.
Sir, please identify yourself.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Well, who is this guy? Where did he come from?
Maybe he escaped from the circus.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I mean, this guy is something else.
That's for you. Keep listening to the radio.
On WHIO.
Marcia, have a good one.
Don't hesitate to call. You call me. You better call me. Damn it, get me a phone. Call me on my radio.
I'm gonna call you.
You got him on the radio?
You won't make a simple phone call?
What is wrong with you?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
You need a hat.
Look, it's a hat.
Nice hat. Oh, that is a beauty.
Let me just give you a hat.
I love the way you wear that hat.
Don't forget your hat. Are you going to wear that hat?
I like the hat.
Nice hat. Looks expensive.
It's a matching hat.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. A couple of minutes from now, it is the Evening Edge Local Music Showcase. We're going to hear from the band, local band, Obscured. They were recently featured in the Dayton Battle of the Bands down at the Bright Side. And we're going to hear their track, Fear of Missing You. Listen to it a number of times today. Good stuff. So that's coming up here in about 5 minutes or so. It is Hot Hat Friday. A big shout out to Travis Anderson and the crew over at Dayton Door Sales. Thank you for the hats and the beanie, the whole deal. We've been mentioning them throughout the evening tonight. That's what Hot Hat Friday is for, to give a little love to local businesses. If you've got a local business and you've got a logoed hat or a beanie or a fez, still holding out for that fez, you can send it to me. Send it to WHIO / Evening Edge, Dayton, Ohio, 1611 South Main Street, Dayton, Ohio, 45409. If you missed that address, you can find it on my Facebook. 937-957-1290. Mike in Dayton, what's going on, Mike?
Hey, man, I heard you telling a story about some band instruments that got stolen. I've got a similar story.
Yeah, so Ashland High School, which is in Ashland County, just north of Columbus, they're down in Orlando at Disney. They're going to march on Main Street. And then I guess late Saturday, early Sunday morning, somebody broke into their trailer and stole a couple of dozen instruments.
Yeah, it's terrible. Well, we didn't have anything stolen, but kind of a funny story. I was a long time ago in a land far, far away. I was a band director, and I was helping a band director in Cincinnati, and their band was taking a trip not to Disney, but to the Bahamas.
Oh, wow.
And I know it's great. Part of that trip was we had to drive from Ohio to Miami, Florida in the big charter buses, right?
Yeah.
And so the kids had loaded all their instruments on the bus, their luggage, all that. We get to Miami and people are helping us unload the charter buses. You know, they're really nice. They're getting loaded so we can get on a cruise ship to go to the Bahamas. Well, we get to where we're going to the Bahamas, and our first performance isn't for probably 2 days after we get to the Bahamas. But the kids come up to me and they're like, "Hey man, we got a real problem." I was like, "What?" All of the flutes and the clarinets who have small instruments, they kept their instruments sort of on the top luggage rack in the charter buses. They never gave those instruments to anyone because they thought everybody was unloading the buses for them. But everybody was actually just unloading all the big luggage under the bus.
Oh, no.
So we had this giant performance in the Bahamas and no instruments. So it was a performance of several other bands. I went to all the other band directors. We got a bunch of instruments together. We had the entire performance, and I never let the band director know that any of that had happened until after the performance. But we totally had to borrow like 30 flutes and clarinets and everything to make it work.
That's
so it was
crazy.
It was pretty wild. It wasn't any stolen instruments, but it was, quickly trying to find them for performance for sure.
And I'm assuming all the kids got their instruments back, right?
Yeah. They got them all back. It was they just assumed someone was going to unload their small instruments from the top of the bus because everybody was unloading things under the bus.
Well, what was cool about the story of this school from Ashland is that when they were in Florida and they discovered their music instruments had been stolen, there were a bunch of local music stores were able to help them replenish what was taken, so they were able to perform. But I guess there was one saxophone they weren't able to replace, and I don't know if it was some sort of special saxophone, but it turns out there was another band down there where there was a kid playing that particular saxophone, and they were able to make the connection, and one parent handed it off to the other parent so they could perform. Yeah.
Well, the band world is full of really good people.
Yeah.
So I put the wild story, but it's not surprising that they would make it work out. That's great.
I love that. All right, Mike, thanks for your call, buddy. That line's open, 937-457-1290. Mark your calendars on Thursday, April 23rd. That's a couple of weeks from now. I'm going to be doing the show live at All the Best Delicatessen down there on Route 48, Washington Township. We've been there a number of times, and they really enjoy the Edge Heads. They enjoy the show, so they're asking us to come back. And we don't get to do this very often. So when you have an opportunity to sort of mix and mingle with the other Edge Heads, you got to take advantage of it. So put it on your calendar. Thursday, April 23rd. They're going to have all kinds of great deals going on that day. They've got the best bar. It's a really cool bar. You wouldn't think of a cool bar being at a delicatessen restaurant, but I'm telling you, you got to check it out. And it is super clean. I love going there. Once again, April 23rd, All the Best Delicatessen. It's an Evening Edge happy hour. Well, it is that time. It's time for the Evening Edge Local Music Showcase.
My boys are ready to go.
All righty. So this is a feature where we highlight a local band, local artist, and we're open to all kinds of genres. We've had country, we've had rock, we've had jazz, we've had all kinds of different types of music. I think we even played some rap a year or two ago. But here's the deal. It's got to be good quality. And what I mean by that is it's got to sound good. It can't sound like you recorded it on an old cassette recorder, that kind of thing. It needs to sound professional because I want you to sound your best here on the WHIO airwaves. It also has to pass the FCC muster. Sometimes there are songs where somebody drops an F-bomb or something else. We can't play that. Now, I could edit it out, but look, it's simple. Just send me something that doesn't have, foul language on it. And it has to be original. It can't be a cover. It's got to be something that you've written and produced and recorded. That's what we want. So tonight we're going to be hearing from the band Obscured.
They're a three-piece band based right here in Dayton. Lead singer and guitarist Rylan Hefner. The drummer is Miles Hall, and the bassist is Ryan. I'm sorry, Ryan, but Wadhwa, Wadhwa. Wadhwa. Well, anyway, he's the bass player. They play a diverse and passionate blend of 90s alternative rock, grunge, and pop punk, which is my sweet spot when it comes to my music genre preference. So here's the song from Obscured. This is Fear of Missing You on the Evening Edge Local Music Showcase.
Since that day, broken hearts will melt away. Despite the thought, but I won't admit, no, I can't appreciate the thought of it. You had everything to gain, and I'm still more or less the same. It's just a matter of who's there, questioning just how much I shared. Yes, dream, well, you're away. Feel the space, just know it hurts me too. But it wasn't me, no, I couldn't choose. Yes, lie to me, God to me. Well, I'm not a rock, I'm not, you know. Not a rock, pick up the phone. Walking through meadows full of grass, lovesick memories from the past. Ignore the things you need from love. You're just trying to desire some. I respect it, too much to say, but respect means nothing nowadays. Gave me a glove that had a name, but giving me love wasn't in the frame. Yes, dream while you're away. Can feel the space, just know it hurts me too. But it couldn't be me, you wouldn't choose. Yes, lie to me, cry to me. Well, I'm not a rock, I'm not your home. Not a rock, pick up the phone. I'm too busy caught up in. I guess I'm too busy caught up in. I guess I'm too busy caught up in. I guess I'm too busy caught up in. The fear of missing you. 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 Fear of missing you. Fear of missing you.
Well, there you go. The band Obscured and their single Fear of Missing You. Recently, the band was featured in the Dayton Battle of the Bands. That's our Evening Edge local music showcase spotlight tonight. If you are a local band, local artist, and you want to submit some music, hit me up on Facebook. You can find it just at Evening Edge Todd. Or if you want to just send me what you got, send it to eveningedgetodd@gmail.com.
What am I listening to now?
What is this? It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
All right, everybody. Ready for the weekend. Think we're going to Godfather's Pizza tonight in Sugar Creek. Yeah, I want to see if they have that the classic deep dish pizza. I hope they do. I've seen some pictures on their Facebook. I'm like, okay, well, maybe, but you don't really know until you go in and try it. But I'm sure it's good pizza. Good job tonight. Good job tonight. Thank you.
Catch up and know what's going on every morning on your way to work.
Dayton's news and talk.
From the birthplace of aviation, WHIO, Dayton, Springfield, WHIO FM, Pleasant Hill.
Possible severe thunderstorms coming this weekend. We'll have the latest at 7 o'clock. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Can we have some fun now, please?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Well, I just wanted to wish everybody today is Good Friday, so Good Friday to you. And, of course, Happy Easter. If you're going to get out and enjoy an Easter egg hunt, I'd love to see some pictures. Tag me in them on Facebook. That might be kind of fun. Somewhere there's a picture of me. I said this the other night of being at a breakfast with the Easter Bunny when I was like about 5 or 6, and I was pulling on the tail. I got to find that photo. And I'll tell you what, I am going to post the scariest Easter Bunny you've ever seen. Got a picture of my dad with this Easter Bunny. And this Easter Bunny was about, 6-7 feet tall. I mean, it was very scary, but I'll find that one as well. All right, have a terrific weekend, and we'll see you on Monday just after 5. Don't forget, you can get the podcast at eveningedgetodd.com, many other podcast platforms. Check out the merch shop. You can go to the toddshop.com. They've got all kinds of great stuff for summertime. So have a terrific evening. Talk to you on Monday.
Well, that's all, folks.
Put a fork in. We came, we partied, we conquered.
Is that all there is?
Yeah, that's all she wrote.
Next time we'll be better.
Well, at least you tried.
Thanks for listening.
Until next time, we'll be seeing ya.
All right, everybody. Have a great one. See ya.